Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of going from rank 0 to 100. Starting this episode off with the FAMAS F1. The FAMAS F1 was honestly fine for the first 3.5 minutes, and only because I got a quite nice multi in the very start. But I don't know why, once I got my little Z point or whatever, everything went downhill. I started realizing how bad the recoil was, how bad the reload was, how bad the damage is now. It can't even free hit kill anymore. And I actually started losing it, kind of like... This thing is mid! This thing is so mid! God, I like genuinely, it's so mid. Hey, this gun is not that good. Because let's be real here. The FAMAS F1 is just the M16A1 but like worse in every way possible. I think it has worse ranges, worse recoil, worse fire rate. It's the same damage, sure, it has 5 more bullets, but the M16A1 can reload in 1.6 seconds and the FAMAS F1 reloads in like 5. So it's yeah, I did not like the FAMAS F1, alright? I really wanted to get it over with. Oh, this thing is so mid. This thing is so mid. God. I'm gonna like convulse. I'm not gonna say that it's a terrible weapon because it really isn't. Once I actually got attachments, it was sorta accurate, I guess. And I was really tired when I was using this, but at the time, God, it's just like, God, I did not like it at all. But I did eventually get attachments for it, and I went sorta okay, I guess. It's just, I feel like the FAMAS F1 should still have a free hit kill like it did before. Like, sure, it's more accurate now, but wow. It is not up to standard right now. It's not up to par with other weapons. It is so mid. Finally, oh my god. Yeah. But at rank 46 we got the VSS VINTOREZ, and this gun, even though it actually got thrown like into a pit, shot several times in the head, maybe hit with a sword like a few times, something like that, it still kinda works. I gotta be real with you. And no, I didn't realize the 7.62 conversion was unlocked at 0 kills, and yes, I realized that later. Nah, I didn't realize. But using the VSS VINTOREZ by default was not horrible as long as I kept it within the 2-hit kill range. I actually got some nasty multis with this thing because all you gotta do is hit that torso and its semi-recoil is not that bad. But for some reason it does 24 minimum damage. The VSS does 24 minimum damage. That's beyond me, bro. It is getting buffed in the next update, so that's nice. But it was such a beast before it got nerfed. It could 2-tap torso all ranges. Yeah, I could 2-tap torso all ranges. I mean, that's better than 24 minimum damage. It did other stuff too. It had pretty far 2-hit kill. I think it could 2-hit kill limb too. I don't know. But the old VSS was demon, and the current VSS is just kinda okay. But I can deal with it. I can use it. It's not that bad, you know. I really wish I would have used 7.62 though instead of the normal VSS because 7.62 absolutely clears normal VSS. But I guess it is what it is. Ooh, okay. Level 47. Next up at rank 47, we got the legendary AK-47. And oh my god, this gun is so good. I don't know why this gun is as accurate as it is, but oh my god. Like, even without attachments, sure, it's not that accurate without attachment, but you can still kind of hit people, which I thought was very surprising because the AK-47 strikes me as a gun that, you know, you don't really hit people with if you don't have attachments on it. This gun is crazy, bro. Jesus. But once I got angle grip and compensator, Jesus Christ, has it always been this accurate? I don't know what is up with this weapon, but like, wow, it absolutely decimates people. I can't stress this enough. The AK-47 is absolutely insane. I was so happy using this weapon. Like, it was such a breath of fresh air compared to the FAMAS F1 and VSS because the AK-47 is, you know, it's the AK-47. Like, come on, it hasn't been changed that much. Sure, the recoil has always been sort of borderline, like, oh my god, what am I doing, you know? But god, this gun absolutely decimate. And you should really try using this weapon with compensator and like angle grip, but because I don't know. I didn't know it actually did that. Level 48. Okay, what do we get? Baseball. Next up at rank 48, we have the OTS 126. My mouse died. My mouse died while I was about to do the most nasty flank ever. And honestly, I was really tired when using this weapon, so I was mostly just sliding around, hip firing, not carrying. But it has 45 bullets, and 45 bullets, that's a lot. 45 bullets is a lot, man. Jesus. And it doesn't fire that very fast, so that even more amplifies the effect that you're never gonna run out of ammo, because 45 bullets for a gun with like 600 RPM is, you know, that's a lot. Like, you're pretty much never gonna run out. And when you run out, you just hide a little bit, and then you never run out again. You know, that's... I mean, it works. It 3-hit kills in CQC, 5-hit kills at range. It's quite accurate. Its hip fire is quite insane. 45 bullets, you just never stop firing. And you just run around like a little goblin, and you kind of just win. It was honestly really fun using this weapon. Sure, it's not anything extravagant, and I didn't really put that much for a setup on it, but... it worked. It worked. Like, sure, I put angle grip and suppressor and whatever. It's more like a hip fire weapon, all right? I mostly just run around on bazaar like a little idiot, sliding around every corner and hip firing. You know, like what can I say? The OTS, not a very interesting weapon, but I didn't have a problem using it for 49,000 XP. Finally, okay, rank 49. What do we get? Ritual. Next up at rank 49, we have the COLT SMG 633. And honestly, this is almost like a perfect SMG. It has okay recoil, very fast reload, more bullets than usual, and it has pretty good damage and pretty good ranges, and 1,000 RPM, so you can't really go wrong with it. But I noticed a thing with the Z point on this gun specifically. Whoa, what the hell is that zoom? Yo, what is that? Nah. Yeah, it looks really weird, but it is what it is. But overall, the COLT SMG, being the COLT SMG, sure, it isn't like it used to be before, where it could free it kill up to like 60 studs, which was absolutely insane. It still does its job very well, because 1,000 RPM is still pretty much an insta kill. And combined with the fact that it still has a 1.8 second reload, which is quite rare nowadays when it comes to these sort of SMGs. I mean, I guess the K7 has like a 1.7 second reload, but something like the Mac 10 has a pretty slow reload, and like the Chris Vector has a pretty slow reload, and stuff like that. The COLT SMG still does its job very well, and being unlocked at a sort of low rank like this, well, I wouldn't even say that rank 49 is that low anymore. It is kind of low. It didn't take me that long to get rank 49, but the COLT SMG overall extremely nice to use, and I really liked it. All right, rank 50. What do we get? Clonker. At rank 50, we get 3 different secondaries. The KG99, the G50, and the Tech 9. And we're gonna start with the G50. And oh my god, this gun is so good. I have never really actually used the G50 like at all. I've always shrugged it off for like the 1911 or like the M45. But this thing can one-tap head, and its 2-hit kill torso is absolutely gnarly. Like, the first thing I did with this gun was get a nasty multi. This thing is crazy. Hello? And overall, it's just an insane pistol, because hitting 2 shots, it's not that hard. It pretty much just insta-kills in close quarters. And sure, it has 9 bullets, which, you know, isn't a lot, but overall, 9 bullets is enough to get 3 or 4 kills with ease, in my opinion. Well, at least for me, you know. But due to the fact that there's 3 weapons in one rank, I'm gonna try to skim over them faster than usual. And next up we have the KG99, and the KG99 is so mid. It is so mid, man. It is so bad. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I hate this little KG99 thing. It's so bad. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, it's not that bad because it pretty much has no recoil, but it's a 3-hit kill semi-automatic. Like, no one cares about that. And it can't 2-hit kill headshot either. So it's just, you gotta hit those limb shots or body shots. And You know, I can't tap that fast. I can't click that fast. So getting that free hit kill is kind of hard sometimes. You can mostly only get kills if they're not looking at you and you catch them in surprise, you know? So overall, the KG-99 is just like, god damn, I don't like this weapon at all. And the Tech 9 being the Tech 9 at 1500 RPM, he's me! It's me! Look, it's literally me. It's good, but to use it as a primary is kind of hard because it requires it requires 6 shots to kill in close quarters. Pretty much never get more than 2 kills in one single magazine. So you gotta run around and find ammo at pretty much all times. But overall, the Tech 9, I guess it just works because it does insta-kill. Like, it is just the perfect panic secondary. You're not really supposed to get more than 1 or 2 kills with it. If someone catches you by surprise, you pull out the Tech 9 and you just eviscerate them from existence. What can I say, you know? But after using those free pistols, which wasn't that bad overall because the G50 was in there, there we go, alright. We unlocked the AK-12C. I was fully convinced that this gun was just gonna be boring, bland, and just annoying to use, but the AK-12C, it just works. It has a pretty good free hit kill, it has pretty bad recoil if you don't have any attachments, but once you get a compensator and angle grip on it, it's actually insanely accurate, which is really nice. And it can also 2-tap head, which I didn't know. But overall, the AK-12C has always been sort of alright. It's never been a sort of insane weapon in terms of the RPKs or AKs. The RPK-12 has always outshined it. The AK-12 outshined it. The AKU-12 also kind of outshines it, you know? Like, the AK-12C is kind of just there. Right now, sure, I'd say the AK-12C is better than the AK-12, but the AK-12C is just, it kind of just works. There's nothing really wrong with the gun, and you can't really do bad with it. It's just such a basic, simple, bland gun with its little 3 to 5 hit kill, low fire rate, and okay recoil. Like, it's a nice gun. It's okay. I kind of liked it. Bro, can I at least level up before I die to this BS? There we go. Alright. Next up at rank 52, we have the AUG A3. And the AUG A3 was surprisingly bad in the very start. I feel like this gun would be fire when I actually get attachments. Right now, though, oh my god, it's mid. Oh my god. Like, right now, though, no attachments, AUG A3, so mid, so mid, so mid, so mid. I had the same sort of situation with the G36C, where the iron sights were the entire fault to why I was doing bad. Because once I put a Z point on the AUG A3, it changed everything. Okay, the sight might be the reason. Oh my god, it's accurate. It went from like a mid awful gun to an S tier banger gun with just one attachment that doesn't even change recoil. It genuinely changed so much for me that a sight can do that much. But overall, everyone knows that the AUG A3 is one of the better AUGs in the game, I'd say. The AUG H-bar is still probably one of the best, but it has sort of fallen behind. People probably prefer the AUG A3 Para nowadays, but the AUG A3, I'd say, is on par with the AUG A1, and the AUG A2 is behind the AUG A1 and the AUG A3. So it's just sort of like power dynamic there where the I don't know what I'm trying to say. But eventually I got a rest suppressor and angle grip on the AUG A3, and it is accurate. It is so accurate and so fun to use. I really like using the AUG A3, and that's also the same weapon I got 142 kills and 1 death in one game with a while ago. So I've always liked the AUG A3. It's always a nice weapon to use in my opinion. Okay, rank up. What do I get? L2A3. And next up at rank 53, we have the L2A3. I'm not looking forward to this gun. To using this, I gotta be real. The iron sights are so trash. And this gun is just like an OTS, but like more annoying and worse to use. It fires so slow. Like, I gotta be real, it fires so slow. Sure, it's only 50 RPM less than the OTS, but that's a lot when it comes to those lower RPMs. And sometimes if you miss a bullet with the L2A3, you're pretty much bound to be dead. it is so volatile. Like, sure, it is extremely accurate, and if you hit those shots, it kills extremely fast. And missing one shot decreases that TTK by so much that I'd say it's not that worth to use. Like, sure, it has really good hip fire, and it can 2-tap head, and has pretty good free hit kill, but it fires so slow, and if you're gonna go for something that fires slow, just use the M3A1, the 2-hit kills in CQC to the torso. But overall, the L2A3 was not that fun to use, and I didn't really like it. It's just a worse UMP then, in my opinion. How many more kills? Oh, I got it. F5, I don't care. And at rank 54, we have the RPK and the RGD. And I gotta specify the RGD here because it is the best grenade in the game. So I was kind of relieved to get this because now I can use this from now on until I get the next grenade. But the RPK is an interesting weapon, I'd say, because it is kinda good once you get attachments, but the recoil is so bouncy and inaccurate even with attachments that it's just not that good. Okay, I know I'm sounding weird, but it's volatile. Sometimes you hit all bullets and sometimes you hit none of the bullets. And when you hit all those bullets, it's an instant kill because it has such good damage, such good penetration, and has a good amount of bullets. So if you use it as an LMG suppressing people, sure, it works. But if you want to use it as a big assault rifle, it doesn't really work as well. And I'd go for something like the RPK-12 or like the L86 or H-bar or something like that are less volatile when it comes to the actual recoil that it has. But overall, the RPK wasn't horrible to use. I gotta admit, I was really tired when I used the RPK and the L2A3 and whatever, so it wasn't that fun using it overall, but I can admit that they're not terrible guns, but there are way better guns out there. But at rank 55, we unlock the L85A2, and that's where I'm gonna end episode 4 of rank 0 to 100. And in the next episode, I'm unlocking the Zip 22.